Let's talk productivity. Productivity is extremely important to me, not only for my career, which is something that I work on constantly. Me being an engineer, I kind of, tweak things in my head to align them as much as I can to be productive. But also figuring out when you're most productive and under what circumstances can have a world of difference, right? If you're setting yourself up for failure when you want to do something important, it's not going to go well. If you're setting yourself up for success and you know how your mind works, if you can tackle that research paper in 10 hours and distinct chunks that works better for you, or if it's all in one go and you just chug a monster and here we go, crack your fingers and the whole 9 yards and go after it, that's you. The important thing is to figure out what works for you. So I'm going to share how I figured out what works for me and my journey in figuring out my productive time frame. This is Beyond the 9 to 5 with Gino. Let's kick it, guys. So productivity with me. First of all, I'll just kind of, jump the gun here. My productive time's in the morning. And how did I know this? How did I figure this out? One, I was never a morning person. In fact, if I don't have my coffee and I don't shower in the mornings, it's like a weird ritual that I have, both those things. I'm in a terrible mood for 3 hours or something. It takes me a minute to snap out of it and wake up. But if I have those two things,
oh my gosh, it is sunshine and rainbows. Give me all your problems, I'll solve them all. Yeah, boss, I can get that to you in 5 seconds. I'll have it done, don't worry about it.
I'm very productive. So how did this happen? It happened when I started working. Haha. So the reality between university and work is quite substantially different. And at university, I'd have my coffee usually midday and get cracking. I'd find some cafe or some coffee shop and do my work there. And I think that I still would really enjoy that. I kind of wish my work would allow me to, do it in a coffee shop. But unfortunately, I have to be in an office. Well, really, it's just a cubicle. Yeah, I don't like cubicles. Don't get me started on that. But productivity, right? Once I started working, I realized I don't have the luxury to go out and do those things. Not only that, but I got to be waking up early. My job requires me to wake up somewhere 5 to 6 a.m. And once you get used to it, it's actually really nice. So I take my shower, it kind of slaps me awake for a minute, and then I make my iced coffee, 20-cent iced coffee, Stephen Graham, thank you, sir. And the world is a different place. Maybe have a snack like an orange or a banana or something like that, but I always sleep. I try to get 9 hours of sleep. I sleep a lot, but great sleep, shower and coffee, oh man. Those first 3, 4, 5 hours of my day, I can do so much, so well, that I could replace probably 5 afternoons of work with 1 morning. That's how much of a difference it makes for me. And I figured that out just through work and paying attention to when my mind could focus on something for extended periods of time and when my output would be phenomenal, right? So it was just testing and figuring it out. It was me very consciously focusing on when I was productive. And you guys can do the same thing too. There's no particular rush, but just pay attention. If you try to sit down and do something at 3 a.m., what happens? Do you watch a lot of YouTube videos? Do you watch, you scroll through Facebook, or do you go after it? If it's midday and you just get out of a lunch and you can go sit down somewhere, what do? Do you roll around on the grass, or, you really go after whatever it is you were looking at? In the morning, do you drag yourself out of bed every day? And I think being a morning person can be taught personally, and I think it has a lot of value. But if it's not your things and you don't have to, heck man, don't do it, right? Find the time that works for you. But whatever goal you're chasing in life, whether it be financial independence or furthering your career, etc., knowing when you're productive is invaluable, so you can do the most valuable things during that time and really focus on them. So that's it. Relatively short video. Hope you guys really appreciated it. I think it's a really important topic of conversation. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. I hope you all have a fantastic day. Thanks for coming with me, and tune in next time so we can go beyond the 9 to 5 with me, Gino. Kick it, guys.